60 just to satisfy you fuckers. So I thought, as it's my 60th, I'll get my revenge in verbal form. Don't you worry. So first and foremost, we really must thank Jane for organising. Only Jane could give you fine dining, exactly, just Jane, give you fine dining in a garage. There we are. Who'd have thought? Yeah, all those years you kept those SO vouchers, and well done. They've been redeemed today. Green Chill stamps, and here we are. Yes, you've been awarded with a speech by my good self. Anyway, so I thought I'd drag the arse out of living a bit longer, just to get to 60, and just to depress you all. But I really thank you all for coming along today and celebrating my 60th and keeping me going, because honestly, I mean, whatever medication can do, friends can do far better. So I'd like to thank you so much for attending, and it's been a fantastic day, and obviously Jane has just organised the most amazing day possible.
Yeah.
So
We love you guys.
It was Frenchy.
You can't write the script, can you?
There was a bit of limelight needed stealing.
Absolutely, yes. If only. So I was wondering actually whether I should have done this speech a bit earlier. You're probably thinking, should he have done this speech at all?
Yeah.
Well, what I would like to say is welcome to the new series of Traitors. You hadn't seen that one coming, had you? Because I felt that I should have made this speech a little bit sooner, because you all sit down together, you by and large know one another or think you know one another, and I feel perhaps have given you a bit more enlightenment as to all the guests present, and then you could have got to know them far better, had that little, tidbit of conversation with them. You know, someone like Matt, for instance, who has belatedly, joined us and snuck beneath the radar there, as only Matt can do. Because as we go through life, I mean, many of us, I don't think get fully recognised. And, there's all kinds of awards these days. I mean, I think only Matt last year was up for Employee of the Year at 3 different companies. And so what can we say? I mean, Matt, truly versatile guy, fulfills a number of roles. But even better still, obviously we got Beth. I mean, Beth I met in March 1990. Back then, Beth, bloody hell. Beth, back in 1990, was Miss Dolphin. I'm sounding like now she's gone really deceived.
I
Never mind to say anything. But I mean,
Didn't shoot or anyone?
Beth is your ultimate lovey. For fuck's sake, don't ask us to sing. For God's sake, no, nobody here get Beth to sing. But I mean, Beth is a lovely, warm, welcoming human being, which begs the question why she's still my friend several years later. I have absolutely no idea. So, having given you a little sort of vignette, I'd like to describe our next contender, and she really is street with the H, full on street. Before Jennifer Lopez became J-Lo, or anyone became Jay-Z, we had the Shazzy G. Here she is, rocking it in her full grannydom. Yeah? I don't know what that means, but I believe there's some sort of parlance on Instagram or some such, anyway. And who knew Who knew? Because everyone goes, you're sort of, I don't know, 2 or 3 people removed from people you know, and then you have someone like Neil. And, all right, more interesting, Neil. Niall. He's taken Neil and gone reshaped the name, make it more interesting. Really down with the kids. He's Niall, isn't he? You get me? You feel me, bro? So Niall. We had a bit of a to-do about how did people get on with one another, would they relate with one another? And Jane would go, oh God. Niall, what would he do? I went, well, there's Phil Shelley. They've got traffic cones in common. They must have something. But the thing is, about all the people I've met, whilst a large number of people come from the financial services community, we've got quite a lot from the law enforcement community, and obviously, Neil is there. I'll never forget actually. First time I met Neil. Sharon said, oh yes, he's a driving instructor and he drives the police and stuff. Thinking, must be fucking shit hot. Must be amazing. Must be like driving with a fucking Sweeney. You get out there. So I got out of the little Cannon car park in Brighton, and you go out with Neil, thinking this is going to be fucking shit hot. It's going to be screeching, rubber on the road. Is that driving with your auntie? Sensible coppers. Hands at 10 and 2. Select a higher gear. But actually, I have to say, he is slightly more charismatic than he's driving. Only slightly. Careful.
I don't ride don't big him up.
So then, of course, we moved to
Louise?
Louise! Or, as I prefer to call her, Louse! And the thing is, you don't really know about people, and well, actually, one thing you do know about Louise is she'll love everybody.
I love you.
Between antiques and Brighton of Albion, basically, there's Louise and alcohol.
Oh, you know me so well.
Can't really think what else to add, but apparently. No. Louise actually is superb, delicious, gorgeous, and your friend for life.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, even more interesting and entertaining is her well-travelled, also cone-collecting husband, is Mr. Shelley. Mr. Shelley does indeed like to travel. He went to Australia last year. He went to Australia last week, and I think the year before that he went to Australia. And then there was a mix-up with luggage labels. He went to Austria.
Sure, on Specsavers.
Without Taylor Swift, who fucked off to Australia. But no, he's not as bad as that. He's a nice old chap. We've been getting on for years and years. Fuck knows why, but we have. Because of me. Because of the reason we can't get rid of him. But anyway, no, he's a good old stick, Mr. Shelley. So please be kind.
And he loves you.